Let's suppose you need to find the area of something, maybe a pumpkin, because it's fall and this definitely looks like a pumpkin. Don't argue with me at that. So what you're going to do is, first of all, you're going to get 2 sheets of grid paper at the ready. You take the first one, you put it over there. You can turn on your light pad if you want to, and then go ahead and trace it. Once you have it traced, what you're going to do is you're going to make 2 separate things. You're going to make, the first one is going to be your overestimate. And the way you're going to make an overestimate is you're going to shade every single box that this pumpkin shape covers. So go ahead and take whatever marker you like, and we're just going to go ahead and shade it. If you don't want to shade, then just go ahead and draw an outline. The rule is that if this border, this edge, covers the box at all, even touches it a little bit, you're going to go ahead and shade it in. So take a few minutes and do that. You might get to a point like here when you're like, does that line really go into the boxes or not? Don't overthink it too much. If it kind of looks like it does, then go with it. If it kind of looks like it doesn't, just don't color it in. Now you have the outline all defined, you know every single box that's covered, so now what you need to do is count up every single one of those boxes that's included. Then go ahead and add all of those up using a calculator or an abacus. And then I'm going to do that one more time to check and see if I got it right. Nope, messed something up. Got to try again. Still not the same. Let's try one more time until we get some answers that match. Okay, that time I was much more careful and I got the same thing as I had previously. So I'm going to conclude that my first one I typed in 23 too many times, and the total should properly be 302. Perfect. That is our overestimate. Now get your other sheet of grid paper and overlay that for the underestimate. Trace your image again, being as careful as you can to get it exactly right. For the underestimate, only boxes that are completely enclosed are going to count. The rule is the entire box has to be inside of our pumpkin in order to shade it in. So what that looks like is, if I take something like this one, that doesn't count, it's too far out, but this one counts, that one is on the line, so I'll count it. That one completely inside, that one goes a little over. So I can just keep doing it like this. There, that is my underestimate. So now, similarly, I will count up all the boxes that are completely enclosed here. Now go ahead and add all of those up as well. This time I'm going to be even more careful to try to get it on the first try. No matter how careful I think I am, I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time and hope that the 2 numbers match. They do not. And I think I know why. When I was doing this the first time, 20, 20, 20, 20, I think I only entered 320. So one more time, 247 again. Okay, so I'm convinced that this is not right. And the answer is 247. Now you can see we have 2 estimates here. We have an underestimate and an overestimate. Which one is correct? Well, neither one of them is correct. They are both wrong. But if we have a big enough picture relative to the size of the boxes, what we can notice is something interesting has happened, where every box that's inside misses a little bit of area, but the amount we're missing with the underestimate is pretty well balanced out by the extra amount we're getting with the overestimate. So what that means is this box misses this amount here, but this amount here is roughly the same amount over as this amount is under. This box misses a lot in the stem, but then these other boxes on the outside get a lot that is not supposed to be there. So what we're going to do is we're going to average these two together. So we're going to say our overestimate underestimate our average is 274.5 boxes. Now, we don't really have any assurance that that's correct, but if you take calculus, this is something you do and you can actually check by doing the math. We're not going to bother, and plus this pumpkin shape I drew is not going to be defined by a smooth curve, but you can at least sort of get the idea that the amount that you go under each time, this is the amount you missed with the underestimate on this left-hand side of our pumpkin, and the amount you got too much on the other side is roughly the same. Not exactly the same, but roughly. Well, that doesn't look very close at all. But on average, throughout the entire pumpkin, it should work out. Of course, one of them will be closer than the other, but this is a way to approximate the area when you don't really have anything else to go on and you don't want to break this down into rectangles or triangles or anything like that.